Hello leaders, Patrick Jinks here, leadership and strategy coach and president of the Jinks Perspective. In our last episode, we introduced the concept of emotional intelligence and how critical it is in leadership. Today covers part 2 in our short series on the topic, and if you missed part 1, we've provided a link to that in the video description below this video. Also, as always, if you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button below this video and click the bell icon to allow notifications when we drop new episodes. Some of you have read the work by Daniel Goleman on emotional intelligence. I highly recommend it. Some of you may have even had your emotional intelligence assessed at some point, and some of you may have heard the term, but you aren't quite sure what it actually means. These are short coaching videos we're doing here, so I can only give you a very simple overview. Our emotional intelligence can be categorized in 4 basic compartments. First, the level of competency we possess for being self-aware of our own emotional drivers, emotional state of being, and emotional responses to varying situations. Second, our level of awareness of others' emotional drivers, emotional state of being, and emotional responses to varying situations. The third is our ability to appropriately manage, control, or even leverage our awareness, what we know about our own emotional framework. And fourth, our ability to manage, control, or leverage what we know about others' emotional framework. So if we look at it on a 2x2 matrix, there are 2 basic aspects of our emotional intelligence: awareness and what we do with that awareness. Those 2 competencies are applied to ourselves and to others. For example, some people are self-aware and manage their own emotional makeup well, but they have little empathy or understanding for the people that they lead. On the flip side, other leaders are empathetic and adept at interacting with others in a manner that aligns well with those others' emotional makeup, but they don't manage themselves well. They either don't employ their own emotions appropriately, or they don't have high self-confidence and they allow their emotional negativity about themselves to stymie their leadership growth when it comes to others. When we engage on one-on-one executive coaching, this is one of the psychometric assessments that we use because it turns out one can actually improve their emotional intelligence through greater awareness, training, and intentionality. Well, folks, they used to call this stuff soft skills, but they are nothing if not central to a leader's ability to lead people effectively. Now go back and watch part 1 of this series, the episode about the 6 people in the room, and apply this 2x2 matrix. What connections can you see? In our closing part of this series, we'll explore how coaching helps leaders strengthen their emotional intelligence. Of course, this only happens when the coachee is open and willing to dig deep and take greater responsibility and self-accountability for the way they lead themselves and others. That's the Jinks Perspective. As always, if you want to connect and explore ways that the Jinks Perspective can help you and your organization achieve greater clarity, simplicity, and alignment, schedule a free call with me by clicking the link in the video description below, and let's talk it through. We'll see you here next time.